Hello, welcome to the queue. It is Operation Big Red 1. It is Italy turn 9, if I've got my turn marker right. They had 19 in the bank, but got convoyed for 1, so leaves 18. So we're going to Lend-Lease Germany an air transport. We're going to build 2 militia, 2 infantry. Excuse me. We're going to roll our tech for long-range aircraft at an 8. Nope, it's a 3. All right, so I'll grab my stuff here and we'll put it out here. Goods for placement. And we'll go around to the other side. Yeah, I got some dice over there. There's not a ton of dice to roll here, but we'll travel around the world. We're going to make a pit stop here to the next table. We've got The War of the Ring. My son got that for Christmas. So we played a game the other day. We're going to have a rematch this afternoon. So it's actually a pretty fun game, kind of like Lord of the Rings, Axis and Allies type game. So that'll be fun. So convoying, we got a coastal sub and a regular sub in A48. We're going to come down 1 to A51. Convoy raid there. Our seaplane will go on map, the usual. And we'll convoy raid with the 2 coastal subs there. We got our air transport here, which will come out 1, 2, 3 into Cyprus, 4, 5, 6 back into Transjordan. Or do I want to go here? Transjordan's fine. Put him back there. All right, so there's nothing going on up north. South, we've got 2 combats. 3 actually. We got a Marine and an artillery walking into Cape Town. As the British abandoned it as opposed to being surrounded. Because we had a surround set up here. We got the light armor and the cavalry going into Southwest Africa. We're going to use both planes, the tactical bomber and the fighter. They'll both have a movement of 2 left. We got a transport. We're here at a major port. 1, 2, 3 into A51. We'll grab one of these infantry from Belgium. We don't want Nigeria. That's not worth anything. Gold Coast is worth a point. So we'll land him there. So that is the combats, 1 rollable land, and the convoying. So let's start off with the convoying. We'll get our stuff out of here. And here's a game that I got for Christmas, and that is amazing. We haven't played it yet. It's a little more rule intensive than War of the Rings, so I think we're playing that maybe tomorrow. So first one here is the coastal sub. Yeah, Britain and Italy have radar, so it'll be a regular. So +1 for the coastal. That's a failure. And then it'll be +2 for the fleet sub. And that is 8 to 2. So we get our 3 there. So the Germans will have to move off and convoy raid somewhere else. Up here we got our seaplane, and then the 2 coastal subs, they'll all be at +1. So there is 5 to 2. That is 3. All right, so we got the coastal sub number 1. Failure. It's even up. Oh, no, it's not. It's a -1. And 6, 7 to 5, that'll be the other 2. Oh, no, it's actually a 3 or a 6. So we only got 5 on that round there of M8. That convoy line, which is the Mediterranean line. All right, so, but overall we took 5-8, so that was pretty dang good. Let's do our attack here, and then we're done rolling dice. So the light armor and the cavalry, the desert is only on the amphib side. So that will be 2 at 3. Couldn't get any further from a hit. We've got a fighter at a 6 and a tactical at a 7. Holy cow. Britain, 2 at 4. Well, at least nobody hit. Round 2, 2 at 3. We're getting lower in the scale. We got a fighter at 6. Tactical at a 7. There's a hit. Defending, 2 British at 4. And we have to re-roll that one. I got 1 hit with the green. Ooh, almost. So we're going to lose the light armor because the cavalry defends at a 2. All right, so 1 and 1 down. Well, we'll leave that guy up there. All right, so now it's 1 at 3. Kind of is a hit. There it is. It's a hit. Fighter just for grins. Oh my gosh, my aircraft, Italian aircraft are failing. And here's the tactical. So 2 hits. And firing back is that one. It didn't matter if we hit that or not. Well, I didn't want to lose a cavalry, but so casualties, income. So Cape Town is 1, Gold Coast is 1, and Cyprus is 1. So that'll be 3. Hope I can remember that. 3 up for Italy, 3 down for Britain. All right, so our seaplane will come off map. We'll just put that there. We landed our plane there. We've got these 2 markers. So these 2 planes will fly back to Rhodesia. Fighter and the tactical bomber. All right, so we're going to retreat our fleet. Got this naval port here. So the battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, light cruiser, and destroyer come up 1, 2, 3. Up here into I-5. And we're going to take 1 destroyer, 1, 2 out of A-54 to cover that transport. If he really wants it, they can take it, so I'm not going to waste any more destroyers. So I got subs and destroyers defending it. We'll see how that goes. A-54, they can go 3 because there's no port. So 1, 2, 3, they go up to I-4. 2 destroyers remaining. They'll have to move on their own. All right, so that's a walk-on. Well, not a walk-on, but it's not worth any points. All right. So this train was if a fail-safe. If I failed here, I was going to rail him down, but now I don't need to, so we will step him into Sudan. We've got this guy here in Italian Somaliland. He'll step into Abyssinia. And what have we left here? This guy down here in Upper Egypt walks into Upper Egypt, or yeah, Lower Egypt. And I think we're going to stand pat on everything else. Oh, this guy from southern Iraq is going to go help out the Japanese there in southern Iran. I think. Yeah. All right. Up north, we are going to rail this mountain infantry because we're going to get some mountain use out of him. So we'll follow the rail line up through Austria, Romania, Bulgaria. Oh, interesting. That rail line does not connect to Bulgaria. That is crazy. Okay. Well, we'll stop him here in Romania. We were going to go into Turkey. Interesting. All right, so that's it for that. This last infantry we're going to rail. We can go around Switzerland and into Aquitaine. Just because that's where the fort is. And that's it for Italy. All right, so let's place their goods. We're going to build this air transport and send it to Germany, which goes up to Bavaria. We've got 2 militia and 2 infantry. So 1 militia goes down here in Belgium, and 1 infantry and 1 militia go in northern Italy. I need to get those train markers out because Germany will use those. And then the final infantry, because this factory is now in supply, will go in Eritrea. All right, that is the extent of our Italian moves. All right, so I'm going to do a recap while I'm on this side, and then we'll do the income at the end. So in A51 is a coastal sub, regular sub, destroyer, transport, Gold Coast infantry, Belgian Congo militia, cavalry in South Africa. Cape Town is a marine and a artillery, fighter, tactical in Rhodesia, militia in Italian Somaliland, 2 destroyers in I4, Abyssinia, Sudan, both in Eritrea, all have 1 infantry. I5 is 2 heavy cruisers, a light cruiser, a destroyer, a battleship. Lower Egypt is 3 infantry, 1 motorized, 1 artillery, and in port is a torpedo boat destroyer. Tobruk infantry, militia, seaplane. Cyrenaica infantry, militia. Tripolitania and Tripoli are both militias. Transjordan is an air transport and an infantry. Let's get that marker out of there. Southern Iraq is a militia. Infantry in southern Iran, infantry in Azerbaijan, 2 coastal subs in M8. Sardinia is a mountain and a militia. Militia in southern Italy. Rome is 3 militia, 1 infantry plus a German. Northern Italy is 1 infantry. Oh, that anti-aircraft gun I had a marker on, so it will march down to Rome. So the anti-aircraft gun goes to Rome. Northern Italy is a fighter, infantry, militia. And now I'm wondering if I want to move that infantry over to Aquitaine or not. Yeah, we're good. We'll just leave it as is. All right, so that is it. 1 infantry in Aquitaine, and that is the end. Have you look at glorious Rome there while we walk around and do their income for next turn. Got to reach. All right. So that was some spinning there. Sorry about that. Oh, I got to move the cards. So they go up 3, so they go to 22. And Britain goes down to 17. So let's take off that. So they have 22, and they are in that constant 1 rating, so I'll leave that there. So 22 for next turn is Italy. USA is up next. And then we'll see you back for Germany on turn 10.